So before we go and challenge the gym, I figured I might as well go and grab this sword since it is now ready and raring to go here. Random black out of the screen. Couldn't tell you why, but there it is. It's about as bare bones as you would expect. It's... Excuse me. Do you mind fucking off? Ruin the ceremony of collecting this stupid sword that for some reason has epic music when you collect it. Couldn't tell you why, but whatever. Makes me wonder if the other HM moves are going to get like a key item that acts as them. I kind of figured that the pickaxe would work as a rock smash, but as you can see, we do not have the pickaxe anymore. Shockslayer just decided to take it off us. Asshole. Okay, so, this is like my third or fourth attempt at this segment, and it's for some really stupid reasons. My original plan going into this was to collect this sword, and then go into Erica's gym, and just smash that out. The thought process behind this was I would get the sword, and then if I went into Erica's gym and ran into some cut bushes, I would just be able to use the sword to cut those down. The problem is, there's a bit of a flaw with this. That flaw lies in the fact that I was expecting to walk in there and see the older Gen 1 style of the gym, where it's just like the gym leader and a few of her lackeys are just sealed off in this area that you need cut to get into. And there'd be like 7 or 8 different lackeys that you'd get to fight, and a bunch of them would be beauties, and I'd be able to beat them and get a shit ton of money, and then I could use that to grind up my money off of them and just sort of, yeah, like, have it be a better place to grind for money than Whitney's gym. That is flat out incorrect. It is actually nowhere near as good as Whitney's gym for grinding off of money, because there's literally only one beauty trainer and 3 others. Well, technically 4, but 2 of them are a pair of twins. So, yeah. That kind of, when I first found that out, that actually pissed me off enough to scrap an attempt at the segment. And then I was explaining this in another attempt at the segment, and it just started becoming really repetitive, and I was pretty much doing nothing but bitching, and I was not pleased with how it came out, and so I scrapped it. So now I'm in a situation where I've gotten the sword, but I'm not too sure what else I can put together for content in this segment, because to go through the gyms that I haven't beaten, Faulkner's only got 2 lackeys, and I don't expect him to be overly interesting because he's using flying, and I can just kick Flying's ass with both electricity and ice. Bugsy might be interesting, because at this stage he's probably packing like a Scizor and a Heracross, and that might actually be pretty interesting. Not quite sure if I want to go and do that now. Jasmine is literally just the gym fight, there's no lackeys, so it would probably just be something I throw to stick onto the end of another segment where I do something else. Claire is probably one of the more interesting gyms, but I want to save her for like last or second last. Same thing with Blue here. I want to fight those two at their close to their best. Brock's only got 1 lackey, so beating him down and then fighting Brock probably not going to be the most interesting thing. Erica does still have 4 lackeys. It's just if I breeze through them, then it's probably still going to end up resulting in like a 10-minute segment. So Sabrina is probably going to be the one that I go for here, just because, yes, she's got 4 lackeys, but A, they're psychic types, which are just far more interesting than grass. Plus, they are a little bit more spread out, and I've got to go through the teleporters and stuff like that in order to get to the lackeys and then to get to her. And I guess if anything, I should probably go and check to see exactly how many lackeys she has. Because if my memory serves me correctly, then she's got 4. But it's quite possible that she has more than that. Because normally there's like 9 like 9 sections of this place, and each of the corner sections has a lackey. In the older generations, there'd be a lackey in every single room except for this one and the one directly above us, which is where the gym leader herself is. I'm pretty sure there's only 4 of them though, so I think we're going to go ahead and do this one, because obviously my plan to beat Erica and then just smash through her gym like 10 times to get cash stack at a faster rate, has gone to the wolves. So my question now is, which of these Pokemon is going to get to hold the amulet coin? I mean, I would fit it onto Eloskiro, and you know what, I'm just going to do that anyway. It's just the thing with Eloskiro is he's not really that powerful in terms of offense. Plus, if I run into any ghost types, then Eloskiro pretty much just is useless because it can't toxic stuff. And I can't really rely on Feint Attack to get KOs and stuff like that, so whatever. Let me go ahead and might as well lead with Eloskiro just to see how powerful that Feint Attack actually is against these lackeys. Throw a safe state here, and where does this take us? To the first lackey. Lackey is an excellent word. You should use it more often. Lackey, underling, disciple of Disparal. Whatever. That is an excellent face. I've not really noticed this until right now, just how glorious the face on a medium is. At least specifically in Gen 2. Yeah, that's pretty good. Drowsy. Unlike most... Oh, actually, wait, is this thing... Let me just lob a Feint Attack at it, I don't care. I was going to say, isn't this like a family of more physically defensive psychic types, and then it's just like that? Oh, for God's sake, game. Alright. At least I don't know if you have any reservations about speeding up here. Okay, so there's a Hypno. Let me try to kick this thing's ass with Cowdays. Maybe with a +1 on Curse, it'll actually do a little bit of damage and then also outspeed, because I don't want to be dealing with Headbutt. Okay, so I got the outspeed. Not that that actually matters, really, but whatever. Plus, I want to get Cowdays up to level 43 so I can get Body Slam. Because in a situation like that, to get Paralysis off would just be brutal. Especially against the gym leader, because in those cases, I'd just be able to set up another curse and probably just keep hitting out. Okay. So I guess we're just going to leave with Eloskiro against all these lackeys. Probably take out the first Pokemon that they've got, and then move on from there. Or in this case, take out the only Pokemon he's got. Which granted is a Kadabra and can get moves of other types, but the fact that he's gone straight for Disable tells me he's probably not in a position to be able to use much else. I guess the level difference with these lackeys is definitely putting in its work. It's letting me two-shot stuff at the very least. So there is lackey number 3. Do I want to go with Cowdays? I'll probably just switch in Cowdays if Lackey has more than one Pokemon. Yep, and then I guess it just fell victim to a hostile takeover? I don't know. It makes me wonder, like, what kind of process an establishment has to go through to become an officially recognized Pokemon gym. If there's, like, some kind of license, or if there's, like, just, I don't know. Because it would be weird, like, if you go to a place that has a certain type as a gym, you could just, like, gather together a bunch of lackeys with Pokemon that are advantageous against that type, and then if that's all you have, if beating them is all you have to do is to take their spot as the gym in the town, then, I mean, that's a bit weird. Like, the place had a fighting gym, and then Sabrina just came along with a bunch of lackeys. Hey, we've got a better type than you, fight us. And we're just like, okay, we'll fight because we'll kick your ass. And then, lol, no, that just didn't happen because Psychic's better than fighting. Tough shit, you're not the gym anymore. Because that sounds a bit dumb. Also, I just realized that I've just been on-court here, and that is probably the dumbest thing you could have done, because I'm locked into a super effective move here. Although in this case I'm dealing with Execute, so let me just quickly jump on into Cowdays and get a little bit more experience. Poison powder, whatever. Poison powder is not actually going to do anything because I get the knockout there, the battle ends, I don't take any poison damage. And then I've got like 40 full heals to use to heal that. Of all the statuses that could be inflicted on me in this gym, I was certainly not expecting poison. Although considering that one of the other lackeys had Hypno, it was not the, it was definitely not out of the imagination. Yeah, whatever. I don't know why I was doubting my decision to lead with El Oscuro throughout all these battles, but I guess I just was. Doris. Boris and Doris. Okay, so you've probably got some defense. Although I've got a big level gap though, so that works. It definitely helps that it's unevolved in comparison to stuff like Kadabra. Because, yeah, Kadabra was probably a bit more likely to tank a hit. Keep spamming Stomp until it inevitably gets booted out for body Slam, which is happening right now. So yeah, not much point in using a return TM on this thing if that was just going to end up happening. It would just be a complete waste of a TM. Okay, so that takes care of that. And okay, now that wasn't the one. No, that wasn't the one either. Actually, hold up. I think it was like this one. Yeah, here we go. I kind of remember which teleporters take you where in this. I mean, if you just stick with one direction, or like one axis, like if you go if you stay vertical or stay horizontal, then you'll eventually reach the gym leader, but when you're able to remember some stuff like that, then no reason not to take advantage of it. Alright, where do I want to save state, actually? Yeah, we'll save over slot 8. Alright, let's see how challenging this is. This is probably going to be around about her team in, yeah, this is probably going to be around about the team that she uses in the original Gold Silver Crystal anyway, just level-wise and stuff like that. Only 3 mons. First of which is an Espeon, so we get a nice little, evolution war here. Let's get a Protect off, just because. I just want to see what this thing is going to try to do. Charm. Okay. That is not going to do anything to me, because I'm obviously going to be going straight for the Toxic here. And I'm going to be using Fate Attack anyway, which runs off of the other attacking stats, so Charm is completely ineffective against me. Swift is not going to do jack shit. Its only other alternative is probably Psychic, which will do literally nothing to me. So, very strong advantage here opening up. Yep. An interesting thing you'll have noticed when I was looking at the badges earlier is that Sabrina is listed as the 5th Kanto gem, which is, it is not correct. The actual 5th Kanto gym should be in Fuchsia, but I think the order of the gyms in Kanto has always had a little bit of ambiguity to it. I think the only thing that was really concrete about them in the earlier generations is the fact that they showed up in a specific order, but then this hack changed it up a little bit, which is a bit weird. Alright, Alakazam. I'm feeling a Thunder Wave here. I'm confident that Elagiggle can at least take a hit from this thing. So let's go with the Thunder Wave here. It's going to set up Reflect. That gives it a bit more durability against physical attacks, which I'm okay with. Get up the light screen. Now the thing here is that I was probably going to go in and try to set up on this thing, but because it's got the Reflect and the only setup mons that I've got are physical, I'll probably need to put in a little bit more effort. I'm going to go with Cutman Mike here because I feel like that might be the better option. If this thing has Fire Punch, then I am boned. But I am hoping that that's not the case, because Psychic is going to do, even on the back of that special attack, it's probably not going to do a whole lot. Can't say I expected that to do a whole lot. Plus, I've got Paralysis that I can hopefully fall back on occasion. Yeah, if it has Fire Punch, it would probably have used it in this situation. So let me go up with one more Swords Dance. Just in time to see the Reflect go down. So I'm +4 on something that is pretty frail defensively, especially with the lack of Reflect. Will Quick Attack one-shot this thing? Quick Attack has justified its spot on this moveset. There you go. Can we finish up the sweep here by one-shotting Mr. Mime? Of course you already know, none of the other bloody... none of my other team members have dropped dead yet. You're screwed. Okay, just barely survived. But she wasted her turn using Barrier, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Even if she healed, I would have just stuck with Quick Attack. And that'll do. Just short of 20 minutes. I could maybe throw in a bit of a curveball and just go and quickly smash out Jasmine, or at the very least see what her levels are now that I'm up to 9 badges. What? Okay. Cool. So yeah, there's another Psychic TM if you want it for free, instead of having to pay 10 grand for it. Indeed. Now, let's get the hell out of here. Hold up. I think we want to go to this one. No. There we go. Alright, we're out there. We're out of there. Oh, stupid bloody punk. Whatever. Yep. 9 badges. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. That sounds pretty good to me. And, guess I gotta go and bloody... Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I'd have to jump on the boat to get to Olivine, but... Whatever. I'll probably have to show the boat off at some point, but... I think all we're gonna do for this segment is grab Kalima back out, go to see Jasmine, and see what her levels are like. It's probably a good idea to go and see Jasmine, because she doesn't have any lackeys, so I can just challenge the gym leader straight and get an idea of what the levels are going to be based on her first Pokemon. So let's throw a save state. Which slot? Yeah, we'll go 6. Not going to challenge her here, mind you. But we're just going to see what we're looking at and see how much grinding we need to do, if any. Magneton, 46. Okay. That tells me Steelix is probably going to be about level 50, but I've got some good fire moves. Well, I mean, that's assuming if I fought Jasmine now, which I'm not going to. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Just get out of the way. 2 gyms in 1 segment. Although, mind you, one of them is literally just the leader herself with absolutely no lackeys, but whatever. I'm gonna commit to it, because this at least adds a little bit more meat to the segment. I mean, the back end of this playthrough was never actually going to be as long as the first half, to be fair. So, whatever. Who do I want to lead with, though? Let me grab the leftovers out here. Now, who do I want the Amulet Coin to go onto here? Most likely Zuno. Zuno sounds like a decent shout for it. Okay. As for who I'm leading with here, Elegoo sounds like a pretty decent shout. It's got the Fire Punch, and it can resist electric attacks. So that's probably a decent enough pick here. The Clang Steel type if we were playing Heart Gold Soul Silver. She also mentions it's just innate defensive abilities as opposed to it being a recently discovered type. I feel like she should just say something along the lines of what she says in Heart Gold Soul Silver instead of here. Because it's obviously just a ROM hack, and it's been a year since the original Gold Silver Crystal, like in terms of like a timeline, if there even is some kind of timeline for this, so whatever. I guess we're just gonna go Mob Fire Punch. Because her Magneton doesn't seem to be packing Thunder Wave here, so I think this is just lobbing a Fire Punch. Did I even heal before fighting Sabrina? I feel like I didn't. I'm just gonna make this far more hilarious. Yeah, definitely want to save Zuno for the Steelix, so what am I thinking here? Lob another the Fire Punch. Oh god, that one tanked. I'm calling min. Yeah, that was min damage, that one. Because the other one, it didn't die to a crit or anything like that, so that's obnoxious. Can Cutman Mike get the knockout with a quick attack? I don't trust to do so. I was kind of hoping Elegiggle would be a little bit more sturdy here. I just realized how completely useless Eliscuro is because it can't toxic anything. Damn. I probably... yeah, I think I should have healed here. Because Cowdays is probably going to take a bit of a beating from a Thunderbolt here. Except I completely forgot. She outspeeds Magneton. She's got a good speed stat. Which means she's probably in a good position if she's got one more Magneton here. Never mind, she has a Blastoise. So how do I deal with the Blastoise then? Because I just lost my electric user. Toxic it. We'll toxic the fucker out. You know, to be honest, I think I should have expected the Blastoise. Because I tried... like, I did another fight with her a while back, like, when she had a weaker team. And she just inexplicably had a Wartortle back then. So, I can't say that this Blastoise was completely unexpected. I guess I just completely forgot that I had challenged her a while back just to get an idea of what levels I'd be looking at for a certain point in the game. But whatever. Let's just go with the old Storm mechanic. Jeez. Yeah, it takes a while for the poison to start actually doing a whole bunch of damage. So... That's what the feint attack and the quick attack are for. They just get a little bit more oomph in there and help the damage along a bit. It doesn't do a whole lot, mind you, but it's a little bit helpful. Especially when you get a crit. Now, depending on... I'm probably going to end up protecting anyway, but... Let me see how much damage this poison is going to do. Okay, yeah. I can protect without a problem. The Toxic will get rid of Blastoise on this next turn, so just protect, say, haha, fuck you, you're not killing me at all, and have a nice day. Oh, shit, okay, it actually tanked. In that case, quick attack. I kind of expected... It lost almost half of its health in that second last bloody round of poison, so I was expecting it to at least knock out. But whatever. Zuno, I'm pretty sure is holding the amulet coin. That's cool. Mind me again, you are actually holding the amulet coin, right? I did fit that onto you. Yeah. Okay, so there's the double cash stack. Surf it to death. So we turned a segment from just sort of 20 minutes into a good solid at least 26 minutes. I'd probably say the biggest irony of this is I said that I was going to take on Erica. Ended up taking on 2 gym leaders in the segment, neither of which actually were Erica. Yay. It does make me wonder if I'm going into, like, I think at this stage it's probably now set 11. How much money I could get from those beauty trainers and Whitney now. More phone calls? Yep. 10 badges, yay. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. I don't really care. So, that worked out a lot better than I was expecting. I actually managed to make a decent chunk of progress. It had to change the plans at the last second, but I'm alright with that. I don't know if I want to do a gym next time, or if I want to finally go and smash out Seafoam Islands. Yeah, I might as well go smash out Seafoam Islands and get all the Pokemon I need to get from there. Screw it. We'll go and do that next time. I will see you for that.